What is self-publishing? This is T. Michelle Birdsong, Mainstream Inclusive Marginalized. Self-publishing is the publication of media by its author without the involvement of an established publisher. The term usually refers to written media such as books and magazines, either as an e-book or as a physical copy using POD technology, print-on-demand technology. That's from Wikipedia. All about the benefits of self-publishing. 5 famous and best-selling books you didn't know were self-published. Milk and Honey by Rupi Kaur, 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James, The Martian by Andy Weir, Swan's Way by Marcel Proust, and The Tale of Peter Rabbit by Beatrice Potter. If you self-publish and do a proper job of marketing, your book may not only achieve success in its own right, but may be picked up by a major publishing house, if that's what you want. How do I promote my self-published book? Engage your audience, get into Amazon's also bots, get reviews, go beyond the book. The biggest paid authors on Amazon have a series of books. If you self-publish, every dollar you make is your own. The lesson to be learned: no book sells itself. Who is J.K. Rowling's literary agent? Christopher Little, who runs the agency, also managed Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling from 1996 to 2011 and has been credited with single-handedly managing Rowling's career and turning the Harry Potter franchise into a multi-million-pound industry. Best self-publishing companies to sell your book: Ingram Spark, Kindle Direct Publishing, Kobo, Smashwords, BookBub, Apple Books, Draft2Digital, and BookBaby. How do I get my book noticed? Steps: 1. Be sure your book is good. My book, Sneezy the Greasy Babysits Abigail, is very good. Number 2, contact bookstores about carrying your book on consignment. Number 3, look for a little local media attention. 4, go online. 5, contact magazine journalists. 6, use friends networks. 7, hold readings. 8, get a stall in a local market. Robin and I held the reading for Sneezy the Greasy Babysits Abigail, and the little children got so excited they jumped up. No, Sneezy, don't do that. That's when I realized, we got something here. This touches the children. It's not just words. 8 steps to getting self-published books on the shelves. 1, know the market for your book. 2, know how they buy books. 3, get into book wholesalers. 4, develop a marketing and media plan. 5, create professional marketing materials. 6, free book marketing tools. 7, know your buyer's goals. 8, contact bookstore buyers and libraries. Does self-publishing hurt your chances? Self-publishing probably will not hurt your chances of traditional publishing, if that's what you want. Some books lend themselves extremely well to a self-publishing model, particularly those that are suited for a specific niche audience that is easy to find online. Do I need to copyright my book before publishing on Kindle? No, you don't have to copyright your book. There will be an electronic signature of your book being initially published through Kindle, which will show that you are the copyright owner, but it's not always that easy. We did copyright note We did copyright our self-published children's book, Sneezy the Greasy Babysitter Abigail. I plan to copyright my pop lullaby for children, Jenny Blue Eyes Seeks a Friend. It's a reader-engaged picture book. How to make money by publishing and selling short stories and short books on Amazon. There is demand for publishing short stories, but the money is in ebooks, specifically Amazon's short reads section, which is broken down by reading time for books less than 100 pages. Note, we have a history of having been successful writers. Robin Michelle Birdsong, the text writer of Sneezy the Greasy Babysitter Abigail, has being as Dr. Seuss. T. Michelle Birdsong, the title and concept creator of Sneezy the Greasy Babysitter Abigail, and Jenny Blue Eyes Seeks a Friend, has being as Pran Kumar Sharma, known as the Walt Disney of India. Okay, how do I copyright my book? To register a book or other creative work, simply go to copyright.gov, the website set up by the Library of Congress. There is an online portal to register copyrights for photographs, sculptures, and written works. Fill out the form, pay the fee, and you are registered. LegalZoom.com provided that information. Note, Robin Michelle Birdsong, author of Sneezy the Greasy Babysitter Abigail, also has being as Michelangelo, speaking of sculptures. What are the benefits of self-publishing? Complete creative control, higher royalty rates, a hand-picked publishing team, no deadline stress, a quicker publishing process, more frequent paydays, no rejection, maintaining your rights. The pros and cons of self-publishing your fiction by Kristen Kiefer, July 3, 2017. Excerpts. Self-publishing is certainly the more stigmatized publishing route when compared to its traditional counterpart. However, I'm a firm believer, says Kristen, that it's just as valid and fantastic a publishing option for many writers, including those looking to build careers. With that in mind, let's break down some of self-publishing's biggest advantages. Number one, complete creative control. Traditionally published authors don't always have a say in the creative process that comes with publishing. Publishing houses often select the book's final cover design, title, blurb, and even where in the marketplace it will be stocked, often without the author receiving any say. For many writers, this is understandably appalling. Writers are artists, and as artists, we like to have full creative control over our work. Luckily, writers don't have to settle with self-publishing. Authors are always in full control of every aspect of their book's finished form. Hooray! Number two, higher royalty rates. Unlike self-published writers, authors with traditional book deals don't get to keep every cent their book makes. In fact, some take home as little as a 10% royalty after their agent and publishing house have taken their cuts. Such a small royalty rate is understandably depressing, which is why many writers choose to self-publish and keep nearly 100% of their book's profits. This is made possible because self-published authors pay their publishing team members up front rather than from their royalty checks. Note, we are paying our illustrator, T.J. Robshaw of Sneezy the Greasy Babysitter Abigail, 20% of our royalties because he agreed to do the book's illustration without a contract from a lawyer's complicating matters. But more importantly, because he has being as T. Michelle's son and Robin Michelle's brother in their past lives. The artist of the drawings for Jenny Blue Eyes Seeks a Friend was paid up front. Both illustrators did fine work, especially T.J. Robshaw, genius-level work. Jenny Blue Eyes drawings are also great. Number 3, a hand-picked publishing team. It's a self-published author's job to hand-pick every person who has a hand in their book's creation. This can be a major advantage considering that traditionally published authors don't often get a say in who works on their book. Self-publishing authors can hire or fire whom and when they please, ensuring they always know their book is in the very best of hands. Number 4, no deadline stress. Publishing houses work on a timeline, which means authors must meet several strict publishing deadlines or risk their current and future contracts. And when life gets tough or an edit just isn't working, such strict deadlines can prove problematic. The only deadlines a self-published author ever has to meet are those they set for themselves, which means they're always welcome to readjust their publishing timelines to best accommodate all that life throws their way. 5, a quicker publishing process. Despite strict deadlines, the traditional publishing process can actually be quite slow, taking anywhere from 12 to 36 months for a book to finally hit shelves after this author has inked their book deal. After working so hard to bring their book to life, this wait can prove frustrating for many writers. Fortunately, self-published authors can keep as quick a timeline as they please, publishing the moment their finished book is uploaded and ready to go. 6, more frequent paydays. Did you know that most traditionally published authors only receive royalty payouts twice a year? Such infrequent paydays can obviously complicate financial matters, which is why self-publishing's monthly royalty payouts are such an attractive feature. 7, no rejection. Rejection may be one of a traditionally published author's biggest roadblocks, but this isn't the case for self-published authors, who never have to worry about an agent or acquisitions editor rejecting their project. Self-published authors get to publish what they want when they want without any worries. Note, that's perfect. That's the way to go for me. 8, maintaining your rights. When an author inks a traditional book deal, they hand over the rights to their book, and potentially some aspects of future creative work as well, for a certain amount of time. This can spell disaster under a number of circumstances. Publishing houses can fold, team members may quit their jobs or get promoted or fired. A book can perform poorly on the market, resulting in the loss of a contract, and on and on and on. As a self-published author, you maintain 100% of your rights to your creative work 100% of the time, so you won't ever have to worry about being left in a creative lurch. 9, greater opportunities for niche publishing. While traditional publishing is slowly breaking out of its shell, it can still be quite difficult to nab a book deal if your book doesn't fall into genre standards or if its subgenre currently isn't doing well on the market. With self-publishing, you never have to worry about whether market trends or a quirky story will derail your publishing process. Self-publishing truly does allow you to publish what you want, when you want, no questions asked. Note, sounds good to me. In fact, sounds great. Okay, so that's the end of the articles and my research, and I hope it helps you. And good luck with your work, self-publishing work, if that's what you choose to do. And check out my book, written with Robin Michelle Birdsong, Sneezy the Greasy Babysits Abigail, available at Amazon.com. Thank you.